One percenters, welcome back. Coach Tom here today to watch some more highlights with you. The Heat and Nets look interesting, so let's take a look and watch it together.
Just in life in general, I'm not a fan.
All right, here we go.
I'm not a fan.
These jerseys or uniforms, what the?
Durant.
That's some
On the
weird
attack,
Miami stuff.
Kevin Durant puts it in.
Anytime you're closing out to Kevin Durant,
And he
you're going
makes
to be
it look
done,
easy.
especially if there's no backside help. He's just too long.
Duncan Robinson got the space and connects.
Duncan Robinson, shooters. Study him, study Klay Thompson.
Of his release makes him so good.
He does not need to dribble. Joe Harris, same kind of player.
And when he's able to get
Shooters, really, really good shooters need 1 or 2 dribbles max. If you're around playmakers like Kyrie, you'll find yourself with a ton of open looks. All you got to do is knock it down. The playmakers do all the hard work. The shooters just need to close it out.
Through the first 15 games of the season, as Adebayo lays it in along those
Bam
lines.
is really nice. He's fundamentally sound. He's a little bit undersized. He's like an undersized Anthony Davis.
10 points
But he's
in his
really good.
first. Grant battling on the glass, and the Nets win it.
there's the gang rebounding that Steve Nash and this group has been talking about and needing.
Jeff
That's the new
Green has
NBA.
been on
Dribble it
fire
up.
of
It used to
late.
be to attack the rim, free throw line, but it's top of the key. Swing to the wing, swing to the corner, and you get a corner three.
None connects.
Kendrick Nunn, he's nice. Physically not as gifted as a lot of the players. Sorry, I don't know how to do this, so we're just gonna have to record over these ads.
Harden orchestrating
James
for the
Harden.
second unit. Harris
There it is, coming off a ball screen. Joe Harris, easy. The Nets will be trouble if they run that play for any of their guys. Harris, Kyrie's pretty good off of screens, but he doesn't like to. Kevin Durant is really good off ball. And James Harden, not so much, but he's capable.
6 of 10 shooting as None too easy.
That is too easy. Kendrick Nunn, man.
Pedals into the paint. No look to Luwawu Cabarrot. Couldn't squeeze it in. Perry
Jeff Green.
gets the finish.
Who is that? I don't
Plus
even know
the
who that is.
foul. DeAndre Jordan gave a little look like, that wasn't the
Kelly
cleanest
Olynyk,
toss
little
there.
handoff, looking for somebody off the screen.
Adebayo's turnaround paint.
That's ugly,
seen
but
off
it
the
works.
window.
The challenge.
Dragic tosses back to Adebayo. 6 to shoot.
This is kind of junky.
Dragic around another screen.
So it looks like a really junky game. Miami doesn't have really good offense. I don't see Jimmy Butler. Injured?
Hard in the lob, and Jordan oops the alley.
The diversity in Brooklyn's attack will actually be their downfall. They don't have a complete, clear, defined style other than give it to one of the guys and get out of the way. They have to find some kind of cohesive system to play, and then once they find that system, they have to actually try on defense. So they have to figure it out as they go. It's kind of undefined right now. I really think you should have James Harden be the primary ball handler, and then throw Kyrie in the corner, throw Kevin Durant in a corner, and then you have them coming off screens or something like that, and you're pretty much going to win. When the game comes down to the end and you need one bucket, I'm going Kevin Durant all day. Kyrie's actually last. I'd go to actually I go to Kyrie second, Kevin Durant, then Kyrie, and then James Harden in the clutch situations. But most of the times James Harden should be averaging like 50 assists. That's kind of the setup right there. Overload one side, one guy in the corner, pick and roll, center, and James Harden. It's pretty easy. 62 to 68 Brooklyn. Kyrie, so these are like really half-hearted screens. Kyrie's just looking for a mismatch. All he had to do was just swing it to Kevin Durant quickly, and he didn't have to dribble or anything. There it is, wide open again. So, I mean, Brooklyn, stop dribbling the ball. They just need to be more decisive. When I'm coaching, we have a 2.5 drill where you can max take 2 dribbles. And I want you to make your decision in 0.5 seconds or less. So The players really struggle with that.
Keeps players in
And so it
defensive
trains you to
position.
dribble less and make decisions quicker. It also trains your offensive teammates to move without the ball and find open spots. And it forces you to be really decisive, whether it's right or wrong. In your move, if you cut, decisively cut. Do not fake out dudes like crazy. Just cut, finish your cut.
A nice job tonight.
Come to the ball, use the ball, get a screen, take the screen. You're going to pass the ball. Don't hesitate.
The second half of back-to-back. Irving finds the cutter in Brown, who forces it
It's
in.
ugly. Brooklyn's ugly to watch, man. There's no cohesion.
Each team shooting it really
Kyrie,
well in this
there they're
quarter.
setting up a screen for
Harris
Harris.
gets some space. Truth.
It's really that easy. I don't know why they don't do that more. It's so easy. Sometimes you get bored. So pick and roll. Kyrie's wide open in the corner.
Durant flips it in. 6 to shoot. Harris to the
One more.
corner. Durant.
Like, this is so easy now that they're showing little different clips.
Tonight he has 24 points. And whatever he has to do to help facilitate that, he is going to do.
And it goes to the point that may change. I mean, this is going to be fluid throughout
Double
the course of the year.
screen, bam.
Nunn hits the 3.
Yeah, so Kendrick Nunn, again, coming off a screen, no dribbles, Bam setting a screen, he doesn't use it, and just Nunn shoots it. So the game is very simple. Ball movement, man movement, don't dribble too much, make decisions quickly, and you got to be on the same page. The hardest part about basketball is getting enough reps with the same guys and developing the chemistry. 96-93. Looks like Brooklyn's going to lose, man. They don't know where to go. Miami at least has the cohesion of the playoffs last year. Their offense is ugly because they don't have a lot of talent. Quick flash to the elbow, turnaround jumper. Unstoppable, exactly. Like, Brooklyn's problem is going to be they're getting bored, and then they're going to play questionable defense. They're going to play only defense when it really matters. They're going to win mostly off of offense, which is fine. But it could turn into very bad habits. 106, 102. Miami, where do you go for a bucket? Bam Adebayo? Jab, one dribble. So, again, if you guys are watching these highlights closely, how many crazy crossovers do you see? So, Kyrie Irving does a little fake there behind the back, split into a pull-up jumper. But it's utilizing a screen or the appearance of a screen. 2-dribble baseline, guys. Nothing crazy. 2-dribble baseline fade. Swing. Kevin Durant. He could have shot that 3 if he wanted. 1-dribble rip baseline. Make that little 10-15 footer.
Adebayo has 40. Nunn a 3.
Dribble handoff. None. Kyrie Irving. No defense.
Irving.
Pass the ball, dude. So easy play would have been reverse the ball, but some spots are unguardable. That baseline fade, I told you guys, some spots are unguardable.
Finds the cutter. Dragic using the window. 1-point game.
Look at the frustration.
Irving.
It's because they're moving. There we go. Move the ball. Swing it to James Harden.
And hits. Kyrie Irving.
I guess he don't trust James Harden that much, or he'd rather shoot it himself. Pass, cut, swing.
Pull up is good.
It's way too easy, man. Like, they have the shots, but they have better open passes. That's a nice little slice layup.
Jeff Green, the rest of the lineup, everyone with at least
117, 123.
Robinson heaves it and hits.
Wow, Duncan Robinson. Dribble handoff, Duncan Robinson. So you know they win off of superior offense. I can't hate because I preach superior offense. It looks a little ugly. Brooklyn makes it harder than it needs to be. They could be blowing out teams really if they wanted to.
It's a 2-point game. Harris bounces into Irving, and
but I'm not sure if Kyrie Irving has let go of his ego enough. I'm not sure if James Harden let go of his ego enough.
And Harden fouls.
Or someone gets by.
What is going on? 123, 126.
It's a 2-point Brooklyn lead.
This is just coaching.
He got it.
Free throw game down the end.
Brooklyn lead.
Okay, so Brooklyn has. Good lord, this game's still going on.
Will do it.
Yeah, so Brooklyn, they have three closers. Kevin Durant first, Kyrie Irving second, then James Harden. James Harden, like I said, in the roles, they should be, James Harden should be the closer. I mean, not the closer. James Harden should be the primary playmaker. Kevin Durant is the number one scorer. Kyrie Irving is the number one, get a bucket or transition finisher. Okay, so James Harden's the number one playmaker, and you have Kyrie Irving, who's a scorer, and then you have Kevin Durant, who's a scorer and a shooter. You also have Joe Harris, and your other guy, like defender Jeff Green, he's kind of turned into a decent shooter, but he's more of a slasher. You got DeAndre Jordan, who's a defender and a rim protector slasher, lob threat. Brooklyn, they make it way too hard. They could be expending a lot less energy on offense. Run a little horn set, like I said, 2 screens, set screens for the corner. It is really simple. I'm pretty sure Steve Nash will figure it out if they're not so attached to a pick and roll style system or 7 seconds or less like the Mike D'Antoni stuff. They can really, really get a lot of easy opportunities. Maybe looking back to the Detroit Pistons when they used to have Rip Hamilton running off a lot of screens, they should kind of adopt that a little bit. They should actually slow down whenever possible into their offensive system, because they can get an real easy look, real efficient look, using a lot less energy than they are now. Kyrie Irving's pounding the ball a lot, but that's his style. So I don't know if Kyrie Irving will be able to break that style that much. And them being bored seems to will be the biggest problem, being bored and inefficiently or wasting too much energy in offense when teams actually start playing real aggressive defense. Will they just fall back into habits of over dribbling and one-on-one stuff? Yep. Well, Brooklyn Nets, they still look like the team to beat in the East. Brooklyn Nets, maybe definitely not the Bucks. Maybe the Sixers. I haven't watched too much of the Sixers. But from right now, it looks like the Lakers are the top dog. Maybe the Clippers. The Utah Jazz are doing pretty good, but I don't believe in them. So Lakers, Clippers have a chance, and then the Nets and the Sixers, and everybody else is kind of a tier or two below. All right, guys. Another reaction video. Hopefully this helps you kind of analyze video or at least get my opinion on players and on how people are playing. Until next time, guys, take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better.